ever reflected on how things in your lives are interconnected? So, for example, if you have a sterile soil or very dry soil, plants will not be able to grow. So no plants, no food to eat. As a UNESCO chair in community sustainability from local to global, these are the type of reflection that have between our lives and the environment and how sustainable development works. My program relates to rural communities and their agricultural components and their sustainability, and how different stressors like climate change, loss of biodiversity, and land degradation can impact them. With my partners and the students, we are trying to look at these from different angles at the same time. This is what we call transdisciplinary research. It also means that I'm not only limited to academic world, but looking also at collaborating with other organizations. So for example, I'm part of the Commission on Ecosystem Management at the International Union for Conservation of Nature. I'm also president of the Canadian Coalition of Women in Engineering, Science, Trade and Technology, as well as the International Network of Women Engineers and Scientists. You'll see, but this is not related to community sustainability, but in fact it is, because we need to support women that are going in science and engineering and different other systems like that are going to make also a difference because they have a lot to contribute. I also supervise graduate students in biology, but also in the Sustainability Science and Society program in the Environmental Sustainability Research Center. Because Brock is directly located in the core of the Niagara Escarpment Biosphere Reserve, I collaborate with them, as well as created a field course in biodiversity in the Biosphere Reserve. This is important because it allows students to understand the importance of conservation biodiversity for sustainable development. This transdisciplinary work really clearly demonstrates the importance of connecting from the local to the global and be able to share together all the information and the experiences. So if we want to achieve the United Nations 2030 Agenda and the Sustainable Development Goals, we really have now to start rethinking the way that we integrate these different components to make sure that we are capable of achieving results not only at the local level, but at the global level.